Try new Ash Ketchum.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
Not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
Not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio.
Book on intermediate.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
You can advance time by accessing the map and map Floo Flame's locations. Wait.
Finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall. Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Revelio.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Partial transfer. Circled Lumos. Triangle button. Conjuring spell. Transfer.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest.
Circled Lumos. Utility. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Triangled R2 button.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You were being creative.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Map. Flu. It's all gobbledegook. Quests. Or, in the shadow of the mine. It's all gobbledegook. In the cross button. Untrack, level, talents. Map. Flu Flames locations. World map. The Highland. North, Hogsmeade, North, Merlin, Upper Hogs.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Cross button. Cross button. Cross button.
I should dismount here.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Perhaps we can avoid detection.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Silent as a grave. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Petrificus Totalis.
I feel as though I'm not alone.
I've never seen a sword like it. Someone's here.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a...
Totalis.
Hello? Bring me a dozen humans. Battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Why crap on you are. You will regret.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You think this is funny? You are postponing the inevitable.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively
Revelio.
We must remain unseen.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before. For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do ya? Run, Rock, won't be stopped!
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Stop! I'm afraid
Bombarda! No! Expelliarmus!
How many Ranrock loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high.
Accio.
Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa. Quietly now. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Circle Lumos. Triangle R2 but.
Reparo.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Confringo.
I'll be quieter than...
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war. Silent as a grave. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Why, here's a cup of mushroom tea.
Cross button. 2.
Hit it! It's almost too easy! Get away! Temptation does not... Number unwise coming back this way. We'd be better suited for gardening than for battle.
Defender. Bombarda. Defender. We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they were waiting. Expelliarmus!
Cross button. 3.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defendo! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio! Revelio. Confringo.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We should clear out these spider webs. Always keep in the way.
Confringo.
Symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes. Empty. Empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel
Sebastian,
more of this
I think I
mystery.
found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it.
Revelio.
For the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A goblin named Lod.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
That was cruel.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Quests. Or, it's all cross button. Level. Talents. Talents. Dark arts. Spells. Spells. Bombarda Mastery. Bombarda causes an explosive. Spells. 4. Level. Talents. Quests. Quests. All. Map. Flu Flames locations. World map. Forbidden Hogsmeade North Hop level. 23.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Might some kind soul help me?
Away from me! This for all eternity!
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like that.
Try.
Hello there. Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear, good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Let's head to the...
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Astronomy Map. Flue Flames locations. World map. The Highland, South Hogwarts Valley, the Highland, Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level, Keenbridge, Merlin Trial. Merlin Trials are puzzles Keenbridge. The Keen.
What are you up to now?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Cross button.
These rocks have seen better days. A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
We are ready.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, of course. Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Lumos.
Lumos! I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Cross button. Felix Felice.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Confringo.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Matter of time till
Dracus Totalis.
twice. Oh, little mo. I won't rest. Dead.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender!
I will make you.
Expelliarmus!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans. Revelio.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be doing?
What was that?
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! Let's get it.
Bombarder. Defender.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Waste of my skills.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I won't. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That's your best.
Defender.
Pity. Not quite. One less human.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I'm gonna win.
Arrogance.
Confringo.
Let's get this over.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Bumble bunny.
Confringo.
For me? Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Defender.
You can't stop us. Childish.
Descendo. Confringo.
Not quite.
Bombarda.
Cross 0.
You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
Cross button 0, 7.
Bombarda.
You won't get away with that. Release me!
Confringo. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio.
You're good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Circle button.
Good. They're
Back.
building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Level 23. Map. The Highlands. Hogwarts. Merlin Trial. Hogwarts map. Flute. Hogs. World. Secret rooms. Room of Room.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have...
Potting table. Potions station. Wiggenweld.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
Level 23. Map. Flue flames locations. Secret rooms. The map.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Collections. Wand handle. Enemies. Ashwinder. Enemies. Appearances. Level. Challenges. Complete 10 sides. Complete 6. Complete 10 sides. Complete 6 assignment. Complete 4 assignment. Complete 14 main story quests. 7. Complete 10 side/relate quests. Combat. 30. Level. 20. Talent. Gear. Handwear. Ornate two-tone gloves. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Neckwear. Loose lavender patch. Loosened cold. Desert. Equipped hand. Facey-wear. Headwear. Striking. Renaissance. Equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Cuffed school. Periwink. Cuffed school robe. Outfit. Plaid shirt and tie school uniform. Level 23. Inventory. Beasts. Level. Quests. All. A drag in the shadow of discovery. Cross button. Mum, the man fall of the dead. Talk to geek in the room of requirement. Speak, cross button. Level. Collections. Map. Flue flames locations. Hogwarts secret rooms. Room of...
Please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I would like that.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.